everyone and welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I am Jem and let's get to it. So today we are doing the Disney song book tag. Don't ask me what that was because I'm not quite sure. The first question in this tag is a whole new world, and that is pick a book that made you see the world differently, and I decided to go with The Rabbits by Sean Tan and John Marsden, and that is a big statement against what Australia did freaking forever ago. Oh my god. And it's a kid's book too, so I like that. I like that they did that. If you don't know about it, I'm gonna leave a link down below if you're interested. The next question in this tag is Cruella de Vil, and that is pick your favorite villain. Now, not everyone is gonna like this, but I really like the Lannisters in Game of Thrones. You can hate me all you want, but they're good villains. You can't deny that they're good villains. Tywin, Cersei, they're amazing. I love them. I mean, I love them as much as I hate them. You know, I'm not saying I love Joffrey. That's a complete different thing. I hate that guy. I don't think I could ever say he's a good villain. I mean, he's a good villain, but I hate him. Whereas like Cersei and Tywin, I'm like, oh, they're kind of like hard to hate, you know. They're like good villains. They're like good villains because you kind of like them and you're like, but you messed up. You messed up. Number 3 in this tag is I Won't Say I'm in Love. Oh, it's such a good song. But that is a book that you didn't want to admit that you loved, and I'm about to say some cringe, but we'll get past this, you and me. But I really liked The City of Bones when I first read it, okay? I was like 13 years old. You can judge that 13-year-old me, because I was cringy. But, you know, you don't think about how weird things are when you first read it. You just think it's like a really cool story about like werewolves and vampires and like shadow hunters and like everything's happening. But, you know, okay, you don't think about the like weirdness that story is until you're old and like, oh, that was kind of like, ooh, she liked her brother, oh my god. Number 4 is Gaston, and that is pick a character that you couldn't stand, and that is Taran from The Cruel Prince. I don't know if she gets any better, but damn, I hated her. Damn. She was annoying. Like, she was a traitor to her own sister. I just, like, and they're twins, and that makes things harder. And I don't think I could ever betray my own sister like that. Like, we have a pretty close bond, me and my sister. But, oh my god, oh my god. Number 5 is part of your world, and that is pick a book set in a universe you wish you could live in. And I feel like I have to pick something different every single time to keep you guys on your toes, so you're never gonna guess where I want to live. But I decided to go with Isle of the Lost, because I feel like I could be a villain, maybe. Child to a villain? Who knows? I don't know, I just want to dance around and sing about being angsty. I'm struggling with this one. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Why? I don't know. And that is describe what your dream book would be like, and it would be like Game of Thrones but just with even more betrayal, and that is the book that I'm trying to write right now, actually, not gonna lie. Number 7 is Someday My Prince Will Come, and that is what book character could you marry if you could, and I just find these ones very disturbing. I don't want to marry book characters because they're not real, and, you know, they have unreal expectations, and I don't like that, so we're skipping this one. Number 8 is I See the Light, and pick a book that changed your life, and I think it was The Thing About Jellyfish that changed my perspective on everything. I love that book so much. It makes me like think about when I was in high school and the mess I was and the mess that everybody else was. No one was perfect back then, and no one is perfect now. So number 9 is When You Wish Upon a Star, and pick a book that you wish you could read again for the first time without having memory of reading it before. For this question, I would have to go with Percy Jackson. It is like a book that changed my life so much. It made me love reading, and it made me so happy to see a main character that had the same disadvantages that I did, that I still do. And I really love that Rick Riordan wrote that for his son, and, you know, for everybody else with the same disadvantages. And it makes me happy, you know, that someone like me can save the world in a fictional way. Number 10, I can't wait to be king, and that is pick a book with a monarchy. Narnia. Number 11 is Colors of the Wind, and that is pick a book with a cover that is beautiful and colorful, and so I picked The Rules of Summer by Shantan. And I always will, because that cover is amazing. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I will see you next time for more Disney stuff on this channel, because I love Disney. Anyway, goodbye!